Hello, it's me. And today we're going to talk about the mysterious case of Emily Carter, a young nurse from Manchester who vanished without a trace after work on November 3, 2020. When she did not show up for work the next day, her worried mom, Margaret Carter, called the police and reported her missing. Emily was not the type of person who would miss work or forget to call her mom. So something was definitely wrong. When the police searched Emily's home, they found no signs of a struggle or forced entry, but they did find some clues that would send them down several twists and turns as they tried to piece together what happened to her. One important piece of evidence was Emily's phone, which was found dumped in a nearby trash can just 2 blocks from the hospital. This was unusual because Emily was a responsible person who never forgot her phone. It seemed out of character for her to simply leave it behind. Another odd detail was that Emily's purse and ID were found abandoned on a bridge over a canal about 5 miles away from the hospital. There were no signs of a struggle, and Emily's bank cards and identification were still inside her purse. All of her cash was gone, but her credit cards were left behind, which made no sense to the investigators. Why would a thief rob Emily of her cash, but leave her cards behind? Then there was the CCTV footage. It showed Emily leaving the hospital at 9:15 p.m., wearing her blue nurse's uniform beneath a long black coat, carrying a handbag and a reusable coffee cup. The footage showed her walking past a bakery 8 minutes later. At 9:23, a camera outside a pub caught her glancing over her shoulder as if someone was following her. Then, just 2 minutes later, another CCTV camera captured a tall figure in a dark hoodie trailing behind her, always keeping a distance. The last available footage showed Emily crossing a dimly lit street. The man was still behind her, and then both of them vanished from all cameras. At first, the police believed that Emily may have gone to a friend's house after work, but when they interviewed her friends, they learned that she had no plans, and no one had seen her that night. They also discovered that Emily's phone had been turned off. Since it was found discarded near the hospital, this meant that Emily likely lost consciousness sometime between 9:15 p.m. and 9:27 p.m. when she was seen on camera. The police also uncovered some unsettling details about Emily's personal life. She had recently broken up with her boyfriend, 34-year-old Daniel Hayes, who also worked at the hospital as a paramedic. Some of her co-workers told the police that Emily had confided in them that Daniel had been harassing her since the breakup and was following her home from work. Just 2 weeks before Emily disappeared, she told a coworker that Daniel had been following her and sending her creepy messages. One message read, "If I can't have you, no one will." The coworker advised her to go to the police, but Emily said she didn't want to cause trouble. When the police interviewed Daniel, he denied harassing Emily and claimed he was at home watching TV the night she disappeared. But when they checked his phone records, they found that his device was mysteriously turned off between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., the exact window when Emily went missing. This raised suspicions, and the police continued to investigate Daniel, who became the prime suspect in the case. On November 12, 2020, the police released a statement saying that they believed Emily had been murdered and that Daniel was responsible. They also revealed that Emily's handbag had been recovered from a canal 5 miles away from where she was last seen on camera. Inside the bag, they found faint traces of blood on the strap. Forensic tests confirmed that the blood matched Emily's DNA, but there were no fingerprints except hers. As the investigation continued, more disturbing details emerged. 3 different people reported receiving anonymous letters in their mailboxes. The letters were handwritten in block letters and read, "She is mine. Stop looking." Forensic experts analyzed the paper and ink, but no fingerprints were found. The contents of the letters were especially disturbing. Whoever wrote them knew things about Emily's disappearance and seemed to be taunting the police. Then in January 2021, a dog walker discovered a woman's shoe deep in the woods near Stockport. The shoe was identified as one of Emily Zarz's, and the discovery renewed hopes that the police might find her body. But despite extensive searches, they found nothing. In March 2021, the case was featured on a popular television program, and the police released enhanced CCTV footage to the public. The footage showed the hooded man trailing behind Emily, and they hoped that someone might recognize him. The release generated hundreds of tips, but none led to any significant breakthroughs. One witness claimed to have seen a man dragging a woman near the canal that night, while others swore that Emily had been forced into a black van. However, none of these tips could be confirmed, and the case soon went cold. But in March 2022, almost 2 years since Emily disappeared, a local journalist who had been following the case received an unmarked envelope. Inside was a single USB stick. On it was a short, grainy video clip from a CCTV camera not known to the police. It showed Emily being pulled into a dark alley by the hooded man at 9:28 p.m., the exact moment after the last confirmed footage. Emily's terrified face and desperate struggle froze the hearts of everyone who saw it. But the video cut off before showing what happened next. The police verified the footage as genuine but still could not identify the man. Today, the mystery of what happened to Emily Carter remains unsolved. The police continue to treat Daniel Hayes as the prime suspect, but he has never been charged due to lack of evidence. The case has generated many theories, but without a body or concrete evidence, none can be proven. Some believe that Daniel Hayes killed Emily and disposed of her body, while others believe that she was abducted by a trafficking ring. However, her close friends strongly reject the possibility that she staged her own disappearance. Emily's mother, Margaret Carter, refuses to give up hope that her daughter is still alive. She lights a candle in the window every night and asks anyone with information to come forward. The police also continue to search for answers and have not ruled out the possibility that the hooded man seen in the video may be involved in Emily's disappearance. They have released a composite sketch of the man in an effort to identify him, but so far he remains unidentified. The disappearance of Emily Carter is a tragic, unsolved mystery that has captivated the people of Manchester. Her case serves as a reminder of the dangers that women face and the importance of seeking justice for those who go missing. The police continue to appeal for information and hope that someone may come forward with new details that can help solve the case. What do you think happened to Emily Carter? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on all of my latest episodes. As always, thanks for watching.